All right. What's up, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are excited as I am. I'm always excited. We're here. Another day we get to experience the shenanigans, as I like to say. Every time Jerome Powell speaks, there's always a little bit of shenanigans. Let me just go ahead and switch over here. Make sure I got the right screen. All right, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Pratheesh, smash the like button. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend. DMS just did. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Alif, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Joe, first. You are late. Can't believe you're first. Let's see. Armand, hey Johnny, hi crew. Good to see you, my friend. Even Johnny is late. Pratheesh, I'm always late. You know that. You should know this by now. Vlad, yo, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. But Arius, hey Johnny, hey crew, how you all doing? Doing good, my friend. How you doing? It's good to see you here today. Let's see. AG, happy to be here, guys. Happy to have you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Jeff Jefferson, hey everyone. Good to see you. Victor, hi all. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Illusion, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Sky Knight, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Clap Show, what's up, man? Good to see you. Let's see, we got a lot to talk about today. Let me just go ahead and pop out chat here. Did you enter the LTC short? Unfortunately, you know, it's funny, I told you guys I was gonna do it. I did not do it. I forgot to set up the bot. I haven't even looked at LTC, to be honest. Let's see. Oh yeah, you definitely would have been entered. All right, I'll do it this time. I promise. I'll do it this time. I don't know why, guys. I was up late last night. I want to show you something. He's gonna pop up here. Yeah. Let's see. I want to show you guys something that I've been working on. All right. So I want you to pay attention to something. All right. I'm working. Oh, you guys can't see it because of my face. There you go. Kind of hard to see. But 2 hours and 25 minutes. All right, actually 2 hours. I spent another clip. I had to touch up a second clip because I completely forgot a part of the section. But guys, I am working on a crash course for the ABCs. Pretty much the best way to describe it is, imagine you took all the information from the Discord, all right, all the videos. All right, unfortunately, all right, it does not touch on everything, but it touches on kind of the process, how I do things. From there, I took all the ABC method tutorials. Let's see if I have my notes still. Yeah, I still have my notes. I pretty much did an entire thing. I'm basically working on a project / adding more information for you guys to access in case you guys are interested. I know you guys are I know there's a lot of new people joining every day, so I welcome you to the channel. And sometimes, you know, I wanted to figure out to find a bridge, or at least find a way for people to get their foot in the door. So I'm working on something. Once things are ready, I will release it. It's going to be kind of like a small barrier to entry. If you guys are interested, you get this video, and then we're going to be working on ways to build on that. So I'm very excited for that. I've been working on that. I was up till like 3 a.m. last night doing it. You know, I started and I was like, you know, let's just keep, this is good point. And every single time as I'm going through the topics, I just came up with more things I had to go ahead and talk about. And then next, you know, it ended up being 2.5 hours. So, I'll publish it when it's ready. For you guys in the Discord, I'll let you guys have it first. And then once everything is all good to go, I will, you know, I'll be announcing to you guys how I'm going to go ahead and structure how I'm going to be releasing that. But I can't wait. Let's see. Mark C, what's up, Johnny? Good to see you, my friend. You can still enter. Yes, but I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna get at late entries because we crossed over. Even though it would benefit me to enter now, I'm not going to do it. Let's see. BTC 21770. 21770. I don't know. To me, that does not really a significant zone. There's a couple areas of support. But let's go ahead and talk about that while we're talking about BTC. First things first, I know there's Jerome Powell has spoken today. I know some people were, freaking out, and I kind of like watched. I kind of scrolled across a couple channels on Twitter. People, or not Twitter, YouTube, going, seeing how they're reacting to this, and it's funny. It's always funny to see people go to a 2-minute time frame and just watch this stuff happen, because every time he speaks, this is always going to happen. But let's go ahead and talk about a couple things first. I want to talk about, some of the things that I'm looking for. For me personally, like I said, if you guys are new to the channel, I'll go ahead and introduce this. But I'm taking a short setup off of this ABC, and then the actual trade itself is being played into off of the ABC within the C. So as long as we're below this pivot, we are holding short, and I don't plan on letting that go anytime soon. As well as I am also in a long position from here. And to be honest, guys, I kind of hope I get stopped out. Either direction. I just want to get, at this point, if I get stopped out, the probabilities of price moving significantly in one direction do increase. So it's just a matter of time. We've been in this range for so long. I just want something to happen. So hopefully Jerome Powell speaking gets the ball rolling. I personally, you guys know me, I'm personally more to the downside. There's a couple areas of support we do have to test. Something you guys do have to keep in mind. This area down here, as well as, I would say this is more of a combination area, so I would just go here. This area is very important. If we fail to hold this as support, we just break straight through it. I don't really see anything else. Maybe the test of this retest to the upside. I just realized my voice started changing. Sorry guys, I'm still waking up. My sleep schedule is just beyond reasonable right now. Let's just say that. But that's the next area of support I really plan on testing. If I really would call that support, I really wouldn't even call that support. So, keeping that in mind, I am not letting this go. Joe, yo, what's up? Did I say hi to you already? I thought I did. I see. Okay. But yeah, keeping that in mind, we're going to just kind of wait and see what happens. At the moment, let's take a look at the RSI. Like I said, I don't normally make trading decisions off of this, nor should you. Relative strength. I don't know why I was hovering over it and it paused. All right, nothing significant. We are still holding some sort of bullish divergence. It's not serious. Oh wait, is it bullish divergence now? Yeah, that's a lower low. We are holding a tiny bullish divergence, but that doesn't mean anything to me. Keeping that in mind, but we'll have to see how price behaves based off that divergence, and to ultimately see if we come down and test this support region. But trying to think of what else. Let's talk about the larger picture as well. It's something I want to talk about, and keeping that in mind, what is the bigger picture possibly looking like? Now, if you guys are not new to the channel, you guys already know what I'm going to say. But for those who are new, I'm just going to briefly touch upon some ideas for the much larger macro picture. Maybe we can go ahead and try to navigate the market a little bit better if that's the case. So first things first is we do have a very nice A to a B to a C with a nice set of ABCs within each individual set of waves here, which is something I love to see. To me, you can make an argument that we are done. All right, we crossed above the pivot of the previous A, and the momentum is, I would say, pushed greatly to the upside at the moment. We'll have to see if this holds. The other alternative is that this ABC is part of a larger A. Right, this is something I talk about in the Discord for those who are not aware, as well as I talk about this in streams, and I've also I mentioned this in the crash course as well. ABC to there, and then we're looking at possibly a larger extension of a B wave, and then ultimately I'm looking for a lower low to be put in. All right, that would be fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that lower low. If we can get something like this to play out, fantastic. I personally think, I still think we can still achieve this but I just think it's going to be a little bit more spread out. I think we're going to get something like that. Just me personally. And then maybe by the end of this year, I don't know if that goes into, yeah, that definitely goes into the later part of next year, or the later part of this year, something like this to play out. Ultimately, that's the best case scenario that I would like to see. If we do get something like this, I personally think we're going to have much larger potential for more upside. If we just bottom from here, I'm not saying we can't go up to these higher regions that everyone's, wants to see, but I think personally we have to come down first before we can go up. The other alternative, which I'm not the biggest fan of, is that maybe this ABC within the C was just part of a larger A. We're working on a larger B, and then we topped out, put in, and now we're working on a larger C. I am not the biggest fan of this, but I will absolutely consider it as a option. All right, so I will leave that on the table. Regardless, as you can see, whether we topped out here or whether we're pulling back, you can see that ultimately at the end of the day, we need to come down and put in a lower low past the previous low. So we'll have to see exactly how that pans out. I give you guys the options here. Like I said, if we go back to the smaller time frame or our normal perspective, pretty much what's left on the table, regardless of even considering all three options. We do have an A to a B to a C. All right. And whether that leads to a larger leg down, or regardless of either scenario, whether you're looking for more bullish, much larger swing to the upside to say that maybe we're not done yet, or if you were looking for another push up for the mid 30K for a recovery rally, we still need to pull back. In my opinion, we still need to pull back. This is not solid enough of a pullback for me to consider more upside. That's just me personally. Sometimes these setups take multiple weeks to play out. Sometimes a little bit faster, but most of the time, based on how we do things, you can usually see a good separation in trend. Give you an idea. About 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. This one's about a week. Some of these take longer than others, but I would say at least a week. This is about 3 weeks. So just keep that in mind. These setups take time to form. So we have to wait and see until price gives us a good reason to go ahead and take a position. BTC same level like in January. Yep. Let's see, 21,452 wrong doesn't look right. Nope, that's right, Alif. Let me explain why. The reason why I took this trade was because we were coming off a significant break in trend, and it was a trend that was further developing, in my opinion. So once I saw this A to a B, and I saw this pump here, this dump here, I had to wait for a reclaim up here past that A. I knew that wasn't going to happen, or at least I had a strong suspicion that wasn't going to happen. So I waited for an ABC to play out. All right. Once that did play out, I took this. The entry was about, actually, I'll just show you. Oh, I got to pull. I think I signed out of my Bybit. Where is USDT? Come on. All right, cool. I don't have to sign back in. Well, I signed in for me. Entry was at 1486.90. That was my entry. Oh wait. Oh, talking about BTC. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. So let me explain. I took the entry, but I was trying to test out the bot. All right, I can go back to previous videos and show you. I was trying to test out the bot up in this region to show someone how to use it. My dumbass accidentally forgot to switch close existing positions off, and it accidentally closed my trade. So I just reopened it but I promise that I took this level from down here. If not, I'll dig deep and I'll show you guys the proof. Let's see. 21,570 liquidations. 21,570 liquidations. Yeah, it's possible. BTC price was like waking up with the same GF wife every day. Nothing has changed. Oh my god, for Thiesh. That was a good one. Could be a classic triple top if we bounce here. Yeah, or like a head and shoulders. And like I said, I don't normally look at patterns, but we could have something like this going on. Is Jerome Powell still speaking, or did I miss it? Is it an official Fed meeting, or was it just him speaking at like a interview or conference or something? Lines up well with the Fed CPI on March 22nd. No one is getting my comedy. Okay, bye. Pratish, come on, don't leave us just yet. That was a good joke. I appreciated it. Okay, I see it now. All right, that's awesome. Good. All right. So yeah, definitely could be some sort of head and shoulders. But, you know, we have to just wait and see how it behaves. We marked out the areas of support. We marked out the possible levels we can go down and test. If we break these certain regions, definitely going to be go ahead and looking for much lower lows. As you can see, we're kind of making our way back down. Don't want to pursue anything or assume anything because we're sitting here on a very, 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 very small time frame. All right, let's see. Let's go over LTC. Oh, sorry, ETH first. ETH, same scenario. I know some of you guys might have taken this ETH long. Me personally, it's a good setup. Well, I had to be long. Sorry. It's a good setup. I personally just didn't take it just because I'm in a short position from slightly lower. So for me, it doesn't really make sense to just jump out of this position and take this one. I'm pretty much, you know, not far below where we are right now. But for ETH, almost the same kind of scenario. A to a B to a C, with an ABC within the C, and then another ABC within the C. I drew that wrong. So if I get rid of all of this, now we understand what we're working with. All right, that's a very important level to keep an eye on. As long as we remain below, there's going to be some bearish pressure. I am short from that region, and I plan on holding those shorts. Actually, my entry is a little bit lower because I believe I did not get stopped out when we put in that other high. So, still sitting in shorts. Jeez, sorry about that. So keeping that in mind, ABC, we have a bullish pivot and a bearish pivot. The best thing to do in these kind of scenarios, take the highest probability trade for both sides and basically let them fight. All right, and then the larger picture. Let's go over the larger picture quick for those who might be new to the channel. I know I'm gaining subs every day, guys, so I really do appreciate the support. I do appreciate you guys taking interest in the content or what I have to bring to the table. So yeah, I greatly do appreciate it. So guys, you know, ask any questions you might have. I invite you, for those who are especially new, if you have a hard time understanding certain things, now's the time to go ahead and ask. Let's see. Okay, so let's go over a couple of different scenarios here. First is that we have an ABC here, and now we're done, similar to BTC. Now we're working on an A to a B to a C. Okay, we put in that B wave, maybe we'll put in another ABC, something like this, and then continue upward. Who knows? But at the end of the day, we're ultimately looking for a much larger trend on the upside. That is one option. Next option is that maybe this is the beginning of something. Now, if this is the beginning of something, we can go ahead and assume two things. One, either we have a B wave here and we're working our way, we have an A wave to a B to a C, or we have a sharp B and we're working on putting in a lower low off of this ABC. If this is going to happen, there's two levels of support you guys need to understand and keep an eye on. One is this run is 1078 level. 1080, 1076. I need to take a drink of water. I got a new bottle. All right, I'm going to go on a side tangent. I'll talk about that later. But 1076, if we do continue downward, all right, from there, if we fail, we're most likely going to come down and put in that lower low at 882. Now, if we put in an ABC here and we reverse, okay, we have to look at this as a possible AB scenario to where we can possibly more likely look for a test at 2032. Okay, let me get rid of some of this crap on my screen. All right, from there, all right, if we get that ABC reversal without putting in that lower low, 2032 is the next stop, or at least the test of this high, and then we're going to form a much larger ABC, as you can see in the yellow. Or we could be doing that now. What I mean by that is that maybe we're working on some sort of ABC, kind of similar to the first setup, but instead of, you know, putting in a larger swing to the upside, that maybe we're looking to just come up, put in a higher high, and then reverse. If that is the case, there's two possible A, B to a C scenario, or even still, you know, like I said before, the C wave is going to be a little bit extended. All right, and then we're going to come up and put in another high and then continue the rest of that setup. Something to keep an eye on as well. But besides that, regardless of what option that we're looking at, you can see we're left with pretty much 2 levels of support and 1 key level of resistance. All right, we need to come up and test that 2032. Sorry, I'm going too fast again. We need to go ahead and test that 2032 region. Now, if we break down to the downside, we could be looking at a potential retest of that 1076 to most likely put in a lower low. If that level fails while we are down there, we're more than likely going to come down and put in the lowest low, or put in another low beyond the most lowest point here, or the most recent lowest point. And that's going to turn into something like this. A, B, C, like I said before, and this becomes an A to a B to a C scenario. All right, let's see. He spoke to the money people in Senate, and tomorrow speaks to Congress. So basically just a Q&A. Okay, gotcha. So it wasn't any official Fed news. Nah, Johnny, of course, believe you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Let's see. I'm still here, but have to watch without sound. Jeff Jefferson. Or you can watch the rerun. If you have any questions, I know you're in the Discord. Just feel free to let me know. Super C. Hey, Johnny, you trade with, do you trade with inverse contracts? If so, if you do, can you explain with leverage? Absolutely. Can we do an ABC on the fear and greed, or is that not a chart? Unfortunately, it's not. If you can find a chart for that, Joe, I'll see if I can chart it. But Super C, great question. It's pretty much the same thing with inverse contracts. The only difference between USDT and inverse is how it's calculated, and also being able to take trades on both sides. If you go to inverse perpetual, say BTC USD, for example, all right, you can't trade. You see how there's like different, there was a different trade mode here in USDT. There's not that here, okay? So what you can do, so you can only trade one direction at a time. The way you fix that is by opening sub accounts. Let me just make sure I don't dox myself or anything. If I go to, okay. Where's my... All right, there's a section where you can open up sub accounts. All right, and in between sub accounts, you can move money back and forth. So basically how you would do it is you would set, let's say, long positions only on one account, and then on your sub account you would take only shorts. That's the best way to do it. Unfortunately, I don't use sub accounts because I use USDT primarily to trade. I do hold inverse perpetual just in case the market does pump, but I do mostly trade USDT. So can we do an oh yeah, we already asked that, Joe. Yeah, Joe, if you can find a chart on that, I'll definitely look at it. But as of right now, it's just like a meter. All right, let's do LTC quick. I know some of you guys are watching. Some of you guys like to watch. Well, a lot of you like to watch the replay. So LTC. All right, I mentioned this plenty of times. Larger picture. We have an A to a B to a C. Regardless of what scenario we're looking at, whether it's the larger picture here, maybe we're done or maybe we're not done, it's calling for a larger pullback, in my opinion, or at least it's building up to a larger pullback. So with that being said, we have a larger ABC within the C. This is going to be the main level I'm trading. I know some people have traded the 103s, that 103 pivot off of this setup, which is an ABC within the C. Me personally, I just didn't take it. So I did not enter this time, but I will absolutely re-enter on the next leg down. So I will, I'll set that up right now. I'm gonna do that off screen because I don't want to get my APIs exposed. I do have to open up a secret spot for this. See, how you guys doing today? See, that inverse perp that you hold, is that with leverage? No. So you use, with inverse perpetual, you use the actual coin itself to trade. So as you can see at the moment, all right, hold on, make sure let me pull this up before I go ahead and do that, so I don't forget. Okay. So you see above my head, there's an equity, right? That is in US. If you hover over, it'll tell you how much you have. So right now I have about $200 in BTC. You will go ahead and use that as your position size, right? When you go into the calculator, I forgot to mention this as well. I apologize. When you go to the calculator, you'll see kind of to the other side of the right side of my face, you'll see a number here with contracts to use. This will actually tell you a direct number to use, but this is only meant for inverse perpetual. You know how in USDT we kind of have to eyeball it. With inverse perpetual, you would just enter based off of the quantity that it gives you, which is the beautiful thing. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, let me go ahead and set this up now. With inverse, you can hedge. You can in a leaf. It's just extra steps. So you have to open up a sub account, move money to a sub account, and then you can open one trade and you can open a long trade on one account. But if you try opening a short trade on that same account, it'll close the other position out. So in order for you to counteract that, you have to open up a sub account, use one account to long, use the sub account to short. Oh, you guys can't see that. Sorry. One account to long, sub account to short. So you can theoretically, you just can't do it on the same account. You have to open up a sub account. If you guys have any questions about how I go ahead and set up the trigger trade bot, please let me know while I'm doing this live. I need to figure out how much. I don't remember how much open. You figure out how much open margin I have. Now, guys, when you calculate margin when you're doing this, you have to not include the unrealized profit. All right, you have to include. So I kind of have to do some math here. I have to see. I have to see how much I have to play with. Let's see. So right now I have about... Come on. There you go. So make sure I get this right before I start plopping numbers on the calculator. 164, 1190, then go back. I have to calculate the stops too. Stops on these are 29, 30. Plus and minus another 29. Shit. Okay. And in this one I'm doing... I would lose that. Oh, and minus 17 as well. Okay, so 1085. I have 1085 open margin right now. That's equating to my unrealized profit as well as the amount of money I would be losing. 1085. Need to risk 3%. Off of 75. Oh, sorry, I just realized. Okay, 4% of 75. 45x leverage. Okay, cool. So I need to input. I usually round it to 44. Leverage at 25. I need to grab my Telegram too. All right, so we're gonna enter short. So what I do is when I do this, I set it. I literally look for the exact top, or as close to the top as I can get. Price alert, crossing down every time. And there you go. You're not gonna be able to see it. Let me extend the lines. There you go. So now I'll be ready to enter that trade. All right. So how you guys doing? All right, now we got all the main TA out of the way. Besides that, one more thing. You could take a long position from here. Me personally, I'm just not doing it. I don't want to counteract. Trigger trade looks tough to set up for every trade. No, really prefer TB Hub. I wouldn't say it's tough because, oh, you know what? I have to go ahead and change this. Hold on, I messed up. The reason why is because it looks like it, but it's almost the exact same as TB Hub. There might be a little extra options that you guys might see. But this bot is not just meant for us ABC guys. This is more for people who use the Telegram, the Tradingview alerts in general, and people use different strategies with this. For me, everything there is excuse me. There does look like there's a lot of options here, but a lot of things have been preset, so you don't really have to go ahead and pay attention to them. I always look at them to make sure, but a leaf, it's not that much different than TB Hub. And the thing I love about this, and I think most people can agree with, is that you don't have to pay monthly when you join the Discord, or when you join for a lifetime. If you join month to month, you guys don't get access to that. I'm gonna find a way to incorporate it for you guys who are coming in month to month, but right now that's what I'm primarily focusing on, or for those who are joining for a lifetime. So you know, you don't have to pay $25 a month for the same platform. Okay, now I fixed everything. All right, so how you guys doing today? I knocked everything off the table. If you guys want me to look at anything, please, you know, let me know. Prevent pyramiding, you set is to no. Must it not be yes? So in the recent update, we used to have to prevent, wait. Did I mess up again? Yeah, I did mess up again. Okay. That's user error. So, based on the update, I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I'll double check with William. Maybe there's things have changed, but most recently, or more recently, we used to have to turn prevent pyramiding on and then turn on conditional pyramiding. Now you don't have to do that. Now if you have to allow the bot to pyramid, but only allow you to go ahead and go up to the threshold of what you set it to. That's what I have been told, Super C. If you experience different, let me know. But based on what I've seen, you hit prevent pyramiding, no, but you make sure conditional pyramiding is on. Have to make sure it's on. And I just set the USDT max to the same as the margin. Can you TA Matic USDT? Absolutely. So, big thing for Matic, which I'm kind of kicking myself well, I'm shooting myself in the foot with this one. That's what I meant to say. I talked about this short position. I just didn't re-enter it. We have an ABC here, which I'm not the biggest fan of the structure, but it is there with the possible ABC bear structure here. Now, if we are done, this is going to turn into a much larger pullback instead of a retracement. Or we could be making our way back down to new lows. Who knows? You know, we are very extended past the previous low. That doesn't mean that we can't get there. So keep that in mind. As long as we're below this macro pivot at $1.32 or $1.33, depending, I have to get the exact top. But as long as we're below that, we definitely have a little bit more pressure to the downside. If I zoom, if I quote unquote zoom in, there's really no bullish setups. This looks like one continuous trend. There's no clear separations for me. So right now, the only thing to be, I would, if we come down at some point and put in some sort of larger ABC retest or pullback structure, I'll go ahead and attempt that. But I do not see anything like that at the moment. That's the only thing to keep an eye on, is that as long as we're below $32.65, we are bearish. So let's take a look at the DXY. Look at this, guys. What I tell you, there's some areas of resistance that the DXY has to go ahead and get back under. We failed to do that. So the DXY looks pretty damn strong right now. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe even still, I do not see a clear structure, a clear separation and trend. Maybe this, but I do not like that. The DXY is looking fantastic. If we keep pumping, look at that. The SPY dumped, but BTC, hasn't really moved that much. So I would like to see more continuation downward. Let's see. How's Kite doing? He's doing good from what I've seen, from what I've heard. I talked to him a little bit on, what was it, Sunday, I believe. Him and his friends were watching a TV show, or they were catching up on The Last of Us. I already watched it, but they were watching it a little bit later. So I was hanging out with them for a little bit. Talked for like a couple minutes, but he seemed good. He seemed fine. Guys, I can't speak on him. I can't speak for when he's gonna come back. I can't speak for any of that. I don't want to say this. I'm not gonna say this, but who knows? You guys never know. Maybe he's done. I don't want to put any ideas in your head. I honestly don't think that whatsoever. I think he might be taking a very, very long break. Which, you know what? He's been streaming for 3 years. There's been times where he's streamed every day for, multiple hours of the day. And so I personally think he needs a break. He needs a break, guys. So I'm not going to sit here and say whether he should and shouldn't do. That's not my place. That's his business. I love him to death. He's a good friend of mine. If he wants to, regardless of what he wants to do, I support him either way. If he wants to quit streaming, that's fine. He does. Unfortunately for you, like I said, it would suck for you guys. But hopefully, I'm not going to sit here and say I could take over, but there's other content creators out there. And then if he decides to come back, I support him regardless. I would love to do more streams together. I know you guys have asked for it. He's a good friend of mine. I think we can shoot the shit pretty well. The one thing I just love listening to him talk. It sounds weird, but when it comes to him explaining things, when it comes to trading and stuff, he just does it a lot better than I do. It's something I have to practice. It's something I have to build on. But he's just very good at explaining certain things. And like when I listen to him talk and listen to him explain things, I'm like, oh shit, man, he's good. He's good. Let's see. He taught me the ABC and then you. Yeah, he taught me ABC first as well. So, we have a lot in common. I have a lot in common with a lot of you guys here. I have a hypothetical. Hit me, Joe. Hit me. Don't literally hit me, but just hit me with the hypothetical. But yeah. I don't know when he's going to get back, but at the end of the day, I support him. I have some cool stuff in the works. I'm working on that. I'm also just like little stuff. You see me drink water out of these plastic cups, but what I came to find out was these plastic cups were sitting next to one of those mini ovens, and it's been melting the plastic. Now that's why I've been drinking plastic for the past couple days. That's why I said, fuck this. I'm just gonna get myself a bottle. I got myself one of these at Target. Owala, if you guys are familiar with these bottles are insane. They lock. It comes with a straw, and you can also drink it like this as well. So you can sit here and sip, or either or. But you fill this up with water 2-3 times a day, you're good. So got that going. I finally started my cable management. For you guys have seen my computer setup, I don't think nobody here has, but it was a rat's nest underneath my desk. It's because I was constantly getting new stuff and moving wires over. I didn't feel like doing any proper cable management. But I have some good news. I'm getting a third monitor installed. So probably by the next time I stream, if not next week, the camera is going to be positioned a little bit differently. I'm putting a second monitor above this one. I got this monitor for a steal. It's an Acer. I can't read that number from here. Acer XZ3200. It's a 31.5 inch. Is that considered ultra wide? I'm not sure. But it's a 31.5 inch monitor that's curved, 165 hertz IPS panel. With I think it was like 2 milliseconds of response time. Now I'm not going to be gaming on this monitor. I wanted something that's the same size as this one here. This one the main one I have is a 32 inch. So I'm getting another monitor mount. I'm going to stack both of those monitors there. I'm going to have this one on the side. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to structure it, but I'm excited. If someone bought a car in finance, would it be smarter to make double payments a month or make single payments and invest what you would? If someone bought a car in finance, hold on, let me, I gotta make sure I get this right. Would it be smarter to make double payments a month or make single payments and invest what would be the double payment into BTC and sell in a few years? Non-financial advice, obviously, yeah. If this was me, Joe, if this was me, I would just make single payments, because if you do well, this is me. I'm not sure how you're doing. If you're doing great with trading, fantastic. Even if you invest it into BTC, like I said, not financial advice, I'm giving you my situation, how I would handle it. Right? I would just invest the extra money into the market because it's going to outperform the interest rate. That's just my line of thought. See, Kite's friend is dead. His mother is a psycho now. He is mentally disturbed. He can't stream anymore, but he gets money from his Discord group. So just pray for Kite. Yeah, I mean, like Pratheesh, like I've talked to him in private. I'm not gonna go into too many details. It's not my business. Yes, the situation with his mom and his friend is absolutely terrible. And yes, sometimes stuff like that comes in waves. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't know. I do know a little bit. I can't. He has a very unique situation. I'm not gonna go into too many details though. But yeah, sometimes you just need a break. You just need a break, man. So I support him. I love him. I'm sure you guys support and love him too. At some point, he'll be back. So I just pray for Kite. Yeah. Let's see. Jesus Christ, so blunt. Just watch his own streams, dude. His mother tried. She was in the hospital. Yeah. No, I know. Just the way you said it, damn. The way people question, same way. That's what I was thinking, brother. But I'm not a gambler, so part of me says don't. You don't have to put in leverage trading. This is just me. This is just me, not financial advice. That's just me. That's just me, though. If you think you can do well, do the latter. If you don't think you can, do the first option, though. God, you get the second monitor up. I'm waiting for Amazon to come drop my stuff off. Should be here any moment. You know, it's funny. One of my friends works for Amazon. He delivers to where I live a lot. So he always leaves me notes, like stupid notes or like stupid jokes on the packages. If I can get it, if he's delivering it today and I can get it while I'm streaming, I'll show you guys. Let me just see if it's delivered or not. Orders. Oh shit, it was delivered today. I'll go ahead and check it a little bit. I have to. I mean, just based on how well ADA did last run, it was like 1300% for me. Like I said, Joe, not financial advice, but you can kind of figure out what you want to do. Contracts. Hello, Johnny. Mr. Johnny, how are you? Doing good, my friend. Good afternoon. How you doing? It's good to have you here. We're just kind of wrapping up with the TA here. So, you know, we're just hanging out, watching charts. If you guys have any questions for me, please feel free to ask. But yeah, I got all my... Oh, can you show XRP? Absolutely. I got all my cable management stuff. So as soon as we're done here, I think I have all my stuff. Hold on, let me just make sure. Okay, that came in. Oh man, the monitor stand's not coming till Thursday. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, all my cable management stuff is here though. So after we're done here, I'm going to start doing that because I have all the cable set up exactly where I want it to be. Let's see, XRP. So XRP for you contracts. Let's see what we're working with. So you know from last time that I said if we're above that level, things are looking bullish. The pivot is this low here, so around 36.10. You can see we came back down to retrace. I'm not sure if that was the 6th. It was yesterday, so you had a chance to re-enter. Now the question is, most likely what it looks like is that we're putting in an AB situation. So if we do pump, we're going to come up and pump and break the previous high. If we don't, we're more likely going to somewhat make our way back down to lower lows. Obviously, I don't know how it's going to... I don't know exactly how it's going to do it, but we have to kind of, based on what we see, we're at least due for a pump, for a retest. Well, let me go ahead and change the song. Not a fan of that one. Gonna do this one. Thanks, man. I knew the answer, just had to make sure I was thinking clearly. No worries. No worries, Joe. No worries. You're thinking outside the box. I got you. Trust me, I did the same thing. Johnny, do you ignore price action to the left if it doesn't fit the ABC narrative? What do you mean by that? For example, the Matic chart, also like the XRP chart. What do you mean, like this here leaf? Like this stuff? The reason I don't necessarily ignore it, I usually can establish. So what I like to do is I like to look at areas and sections. All right, so let me show you. This is how I visualize it. I need to go back to BTC to do this for an example, though. Okay, I'm going to show you an example for BTC because it's the easiest way to explain it. For me, I kind of view things in zones. All right, for example, we're looking at the macro picture. We have an ABC down here. So for me, that setup is complete. That's one area of price action. We have an ABC. Now, if we're done with it or whether we're starting it, that's two different. That's a different question. If we are done, now what I have to focus on is this area of price action, whatever happens here. Okay, you can see, and then basically what I do from there is I kind of look at things in sections. I don't ignore it. I just have a better idea of what could be happening. All right. Even if I'm wrong, I have different variations of what the larger term plays could look like. So from there, I can go ahead and I can kind of play into that larger picture, if that makes sense. So I will focus on one section of price action. Once I think that's complete, I will focus on the next part. All right. And let's say, for example, let's say we continue to break. Well, now we have a completed ABC here. So to me, this looks like one larger trend. So now from there, I can go into the next section of price action. I usually wait until I get completed ABCs to go ahead and do that. I don't do that right away, right off the bat. I just look at things from, okay, once we're done, I have to start focusing on the next area of price action. All right, and then that's going to be the next area. If we pump or we continue to dump, you know what I mean? I kind of break things into sections once I see larger ABCs play out. All right, this is only important. This only really counts. I can only really do this if I see it on a large enough time frame. That's the best way to explain it, is I look at things in sections. It's not that I don't ignore it, is that I already know what's going on before. I already have looked at it before. If it's something I haven't done before, I can establish pretty quick what section of price area or price action is important. That's the best way to explain it. But yeah, contracts. Pretty much looks like the next move is going to be that we're going to come up and test new highs. I could be wrong, though. If we're wrong, I don't know exactly how it's going to get down there. But we'll have to wait and see. If you're short from this region and long from this region, let the range play out. If you're not, I would just wait for the new high to put in if you're going to try to short that. It's nice and water, doesn't taste like plastic. Geez, to get nicer out. Oh, let's see. Can we also check out BTC Grayscale BTC Trust? It kind of looks paired to BTC pumped earlier. Let's see. The GBTC. All right, interesting. The only thing I will say that, the only thing I'll say to that, Joe, is that we have an ABC here. The ABC within the C wave. Weird, because like I usually go to a 2 hour, but it feels like a 2 hours of macro perspective look on Grayscale. So we did put in a higher high, and we're currently holding below, so just keep an eye on that. So yes, thank you. Right now I don't have any positions. Today at 6 p.m. Central Time is enough for my 3 days of rest. Then the new daily candle going into pair my plan. Good to see that you're getting back into swing of things contracts. Sometimes it's good to take a break. Should I look at Rune? Ever since someone brought this to my attention, I've been keeping an eye on it. As well as Joe. I think, yeah, Joe's the one who brought up the one biotech stock that I want to look at as well. But I just need to figure out a place where I can buy it. See, but yes, let's see. Lower time frame looks like my plan is going to be wait for a pullback, ABC downside, lower time frames, and then buy. Definitely not a bad plan. Maybe after I get my third monitor set up, I'll do a little desk tour. If I do decide to do that, I have to clean my desk though, because there was some. I have like an old microphone sitting here. I like to have backups on me just in case like something happens. I have a pile of paperwork I'm getting together for taxes and all that stuff. Trying to find receipts. That's been another pain in the ass thing and that I've been doing over the past couple days or so. Oh yes, I have 4 monitors already going for my 6, going to add double GPU for it. Jesus Christ. Multi-monitors on the way. Yeah, I only plan on using a third monitor to stream. I have a decent GPU. I don't have the best GPU. I have a 3070 Ti. So I should be able to handle it. I just, like, if I'm gonna game, I don't want it to take away any power that's going into the game, so I'm only gonna use it for streaming. Multi-monitors is the way. Yeah, I use 2 right now, and even for like with the third one, I'll be able to have chat on one screen, Bybit on the other screen, charts on the other screen. Less taxes for the next 5 years. Yeah, I try not to. A lot of my crypto is not on any onboarding ramps, Joe. So do with that as you please. But you know, for me with taxes, it's not. Please discuss this with a tax professional. From what my guy has told me, there's a good friend of mine who's a tax guy, at least in the U.S. As long as if you're using Bybit and you say you have a hard time tracking the trades, automatically put away 40% of profits. Okay. You might not have to go ahead and use all 40%, but go ahead and put 40% away. Just in case that is the case. That's the case. That is what is going on. But you really don't have to pay taxes unless you onboard it from BTC back into USD or back into cash. So if you're selling it on an exchange, for example, let's say you take $1,000 and you turn it into 10,000. Okay. You don't have to pay tax on the 10,000 as long as it's not being onboarded back to cash. Right. I could be wrong. This is what my tax guy told me. Like I said, please don't take my word on it. Talk to a tax professional. But from there, he said, whatever you do take out 40%, because you're going to be, instead of trying to track your trades, you just pay the percentage of what you take out into cash. Because, you know, when you use Bybit and all that, or if you use an exchange that's not a US exchange, they just can't get records from you. That's just my thing. Let's see. Trigger Trade. Hey, William. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Yes, I have a 3080 and only have 4 slots for monitors. And I already have a 3060 that is going to be 4 secondary monitors. That a 3080 for my main 240 hertz monitor for gaming plus other extra slots. Yeah, the 40% is ballpark for short-term capital gains tax. Yeah, and that's the reason why. That's like the most you can get taxed on. So a lot of the times you could get taxed less because it's based on actual dollar amounts, but it's good to just save that just in case. And then basically you'll be told what to go ahead and pay. But the beautiful part about being able to run a business like how I do things here is that instead of spending 40%, I just go like this and I go spend my money on, business expenses. You know, I got to pay for advertising. I got to pay for new monitors. I got to pay for new equipment. So. Come on, Price, do something. BTC, do something. I just want the market to dump already. I was just thinking about that, Sky Knight. You and I both. Unfortunately, this is gonna happen. Usually when moves like this happens, it goes to catch the early traders first, and then eventually it should play out in the continuation of our favor. But I could be wrong. Oh, wow, we're almost at 1160. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I do greatly appreciate it. At this point, the goal is to try to get around 400 subscribers every 28 days. Let me check something. Oh, so close on the watch time hours. So close. But, I have decided I'm not going to do the special at 2K. I'm going to do it at 2,500 because we've been growing so fast. I'm not saying I don't want to do it. That's just from 1K to 25, 25 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to, 10 to 25. Obviously, as we continue to grow, it's going to be less and less common for these specials to come up. But you know, something that's just I'm just thinking about as I'm going ahead and progressing, or as the channel is progressing. If you guys are interested, I added a thing. I'm not sure if it's going to affect. I know some people. Oh, why is it? No, I just realized I did something wrong. Oh, where is it? Shit. If you guys are interested, if you guys want to join monthly, I have added a monthly tier. So if you guys want to try it out, the Discord for a month, definitely you guys can go ahead and sign up. And but you guys are going to have to link your Discord. If you guys are going to join via the monthly subscription, I'm not going to add you manually. I'm just letting you know that now. I need to, you know, it's going to be easier for me to maintain and take care of, you know, who's lifetime, who's not. So you guys are interested, check that link in the description. It's the first link in the description of this video. Oh, sorry, second link in the description of this video. If you guys are interested in joining. You do an amazing job, buddy. You deserve every sub for great content. Thank you so much, William. I really do appreciate that. I try, man. I try. And I will be using that sound bite soon you sent me. Guys, William sent me a sound bite for like an introduction, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I told him earlier that it sounds like I'm getting ready to enter a boxing ring. In this corner. I'm waiting. Don't worry. I have a plan for it. I'm gonna see the lifetime deal was a steal. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I maybe I was wrong, but I think it was, I thought it was a steal for the value as well. So obviously with these specials, I try to encourage you guys to early bird gets the worm. Obviously, if you guys join earlier, you guys get the most benefit. As time progresses, it's still a great value, even at full price. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to shill, but that's just me. In the red corner, Johnny Crypto. In the blue corner, BTC USDT. That was my best Bruce. What was his name? Bruce Banner? Is that his name? In the red corner. I can't do it. Not bad at all. Bruce Banner is the Hulk. What's his name? Shoot. Bruce Banner is the Hulk. Yeah, you're right. What's his name? Is it Bruce? His name's gotta be, I think his first name is Bruce. Bruce Buffer. That's his name. Bruce Buffer. That's what it was. Let's see. WWE is looking for a new referee. I am not a referee. I'll be an announcer. I think you're talking about Michael Buffer. It's Bruce Buffer. It's Bruce Buffer. Or is it? No, it's gotta be Bruce Buffer. They both for ring announcers? Oh god, I don't know. I thought it was Bruce Buffer. I don't know. It's one of the buffers. Half brothers. Okay, it's one of those. But they're both announcers, so I don't know which one I was doing better. It's a Buffalo, right? Sorry, I gotta answer this text message. Okay. So let's see. Is there anything else that I missed? I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else I really missed. If you guys have anything that I didn't talk about, you want me to talk about, please let me know. We're still waiting for price action. You know, like I said, these streams are mostly meant to allow you guys to come in, new or returning viewers. If you have any questions, we're gonna go ahead and we can definitely go over that. Sorry, there's just stuff going on outside. All right, let's see. Shall we play Wordle? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I can't do the full 2 hours that I usually do. I try to aim for. I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit earlier than usual. Because I have to. A friend of mine called me before I streamed and asked for a favor. And so I have to. Unless you guys want to wait. Expectations for price action tomorrow after this next drop. Absolutely. If you guys want, I have to go literally drop a friend off at work. He lives like 10 minutes, so I'll be gone for 20 minutes. If you guys want me to keep the stream up and then have me come back, we can hang out for a little bit more. Or if you want, or if you guys don't care, I'll just cut the stream. Let me know what you guys want me to do. If you guys want me to stay, I'll leave the stream on, but I'll have to dip. I'll have to leave to drop my friend to work. You guys let me know what you want. It'll help me with the watch time. I would appreciate it if you guys stuck around. Wonder if there's a way if I can actually, no, I'm not going to stream because I don't think he's going to want to be on the stream. I wonder if there's a way if I can stream while on my phone at the same time. Stream on this computer. I'm here for 5 hours. I mean, like I said, if you guys want me to, I'll go ahead and leave the stream up, but come back for China Open. What time is the China Open in US time? Let's see. China market open. Oh, 9th. Wait. With the midday break from 11 to 1. 9:30 to 3 p.m. Oh, it started. Okay, 3 p.m. It says 3 p.m. Let me guys know what you want me to do. If you guys want me to, I'll keep the chart up. It'll help with the watch time, so I would appreciate it if you guys did stick around. But you guys don't have to. You know what? Maybe I will keep it open. You guys don't have to stay. Maybe what I'll do is All right, I'll do this. I'll leave it on, and if you guys are in my Discord, and from there, when I come back, I'll let you guys know. Hey guys, I'm still on stream. I'm back on stream. So if you guys want to come back and hang out, I know some of you guys live in different time zones, so it might be a little tough. But it's not gonna be that long. If anything, we can manage to do the longer stream. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wait till I have to leave before I go ahead and let you guys know when I'm leaving. Let's see. 5 p.m. PTs when all hell breaks loose. Yeah, I'll probably stick around. Stay? Yeah, okay, so I'll stay. I'll stay, but I have to leave for like 20 minutes. I gotta drop a friend off at work. I'm a good friend. But it's not until like probably another 15 minutes I gotta leave. Let's go ahead and play some Wordle. If you guys are familiar with the channel and how we do things, we like to play Wordle at some point during the stream. And also keep price action open. I should not use mobile during Wordle. Let's see. Agent open. If he takes mobile, it is cheating, guys. So that's why we're doing it now. I figured we'd do it before I leave. Can you drop me off at work? William, don't you work from home? Isn't your office like in the next room over? Oh no, you and David both have separate offices, do you? Let's say we're gonna do Wordle now. So let's do audio. First one. Great start, folks. Why is it always with an O? We do token. Okay, token. We got the O in the second spot. No, we have separate offices at just night work at home. Gotcha. Let's see. What do you guys think? Token, no. E is not in the second to last spot. See, he's looking to his phone. Guys, I'm texting my friend to see what time I should get him to go to work. Oh, that's weird. You guys can't see the green. The green's like blended into that's pretty funny, actually. It's blending into the screen. But he has an Android. I'm checking to see what time I have to go get him. But the phone is on my hands. All right, he just texted me back. Look, he texted me. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out logistics. If white reflection comes on glasses, he is cheating. Oh, that's a good way to look at it, Pratish. That's a good way to look at it. I'm curious. Hold on. I'm gonna open up. Let's see. Do I have a white app here? Let's do. All right, let's see. Okay, it's interesting. I didn't think about that, but it's just my car insurance app. All right, it's my car insurance app. That's a good way to think about it, Prateesh. I never really thought about that. Hey, buddy, you never got your text. I'll DM your iCloud account. Yeah, let me know. That might be easier, William. All right, so what are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? Oh, you know, it's funny. I was just thinking about, what was his name? I was just thinking about Bruce Buffer. Boxer? Oh, sorry. The R is all right. So the E has got to be in. The R is not in the last spot. If R is not in the last spot, what do you guys think? Yeah, he opens car insurance app every day while doing Wordle. I gotta make my payments, dude. No, I'm kidding. I just want to see if that actually would work. I like trying to angle it right. I have no idea, guys. If it's not Boxer. What else starts? Well, it's not a B. Not a B. Come on, you guys gotta give me something. For some reason, I'm thinking Forest, but Forest is too many letters. Oh. Force? They wanted to do Forest, but obviously you can't do that. But Force? It gets the R and E in two different spots. I can only think of some. I can think of some French words. I don't know if that would work, William. Heather I Force. We tried that already. I'm trying to think if it's not Force. Worse. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Come on, Heather's carrying us. What the heck? It's not C. Oh, horse. It's got to be horse. Yeah. Yes. Torch was a good one too, Prateesh. Morse Victor was also a good one. All right, guys. I got to warm up my car. All right. Let me warm up my car. I'll be right back. Where is my keys? I think my keys on the table. Jingly keys. All right, let me go start up my car. I'll be right back. I'm also going to grab my Amazon packages. All right. We're here for a little bit. Got my Amazon packages. Wonder if we'll make sure everything came in. Oh, these are the cables. Okay. I need these. So I got a couple things. Guess we'll do an unboxing. Nothing crazy. I got USB-C to USB-C cables. Or sorry, USB to USB-C. Right, let me just make sure they're the same. So I have a separate key light on this side. And you see if I turn it up. If I turn it down, does it make a difference? You kind of see like on this side of my face, kind of darkens up a little bit. It's to make the light a little bit more balanced. You know, a little bit of a I guess lighting lesson for you. I got that. Let's see. There should be a whole bunch of cable management stuff. Make sure I don't dox myself. Okay. But unfortunately, my friend did not deliver my packages today, so he did not leave a nice little joke or a nice message for me. I was hoping he would. I'll have to take that out as I leave. What do we got? So mostly just this cable management stuff. So I got like channels for cables. I have these are like sticky mounts for underneath the desk. Because after we're done here today, I'm gonna get the majority of my cable management done. So by Thursday, these should be the rails. So I have my knife. Where's my knife? How's my knife? I'll just use a screwdriver. Oh, does it come with double-sided tape? Oh, that's pretty badass, but I'm not gonna need that. I have my own. All right, we're doing a little unboxing. So, I also got, oh shit, there's all the Velcros. Damn it. I also got these rails. All right, these rails are used to feed cables through. All right, so my cable management is gonna be on point. All the accessories for this fell out of the box as I was pulling it out. Excuse me, I didn't mean to hit the mic. Is my car done warming up? Yep, my car's done warming up. All right, guys. So I'm going to be right back. I'll be right back. Message here. All right, cool. All right, so I would appreciate if you guys stayed. You guys don't have to. If you guys are in the Discord and let's say you want to take a break, I'll let you guys know when I come back. But I'll be back as soon as I can. All right, love you all. I'm gonna be right back though. I'm just gonna turn off my camera. I'm also going to mute my mic, so. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, fortunately, I didn't realize until two things. One, I meant to say hope the market does something. Guys, I'm good at a lot of things. For some reason, spelling is not my strong suit. As well as, yeah, I realized as I was coming back, the alert went off. I'm like, oh, great. Where's my keys for everyone to everyone to see. So I'm going to go ahead and re-encrypt those. Let me go ahead and... Oh, it happened. Guys, in case you guys aren't aware, but I get... hope you guys like that. That's a pretty cool thing. You get a little thing every time, a little notification every time someone subscribes to the channel. So unfortunately, I don't know. I have no idea what that name is. If someone can figure that out for me. But welcome to the channel, my friend. Good to have you. Let me go ahead and just inform. Of course, I was on the road while this was happening. Group. I need to copy. All right, let's see. I said I post on my LTC trade. You guys get to see me do this live. Now the trade did enter. I noticed that on my phone as I was coming back. Let me just post. All right, but welcome back, guys. I'm sorry about that. Drink some water. Another thing I realized too, I like to burn a candle while we stream, just so I can get a little bit of fresh air, not have to worry about the cold and get the mixed smell. My dumbass forgot to blow out the candle when I left, and it's really fucking windy outside. Let's see, Mark, Judd and War just described. Okay, that's the name. I'm sorry, I did not know your original name, but thank you so much for subscribing. If you're here watching the channel today, nice to meet you. But yeah, later on when I have like super chats and stuff enabled, I set up alerts for those who subscribe, for those who are joining memberships and all that stuff. It's a fun little perk I wanted to add. Yeah, unfortunately, my dumbass got to blow out the candle, so I could have came back to my house burning down. That would have been very, very stupid of me. I didn't realize that until I started pulling in, and I was like, oh shit, I left the candle on. So luckily we're still here, or I would have hopped on stream and saw my green screen on fire in the background. All right, so LTC trade is in. Let's see what happens. Let's go back to BTC. Ah, shit. Let's go back to BTC. BTC. All right, guys. Like I said, usually when Jerome Powell speaks, it does start. I mean, like I said, this is not going to be set in stone yet. But when Jerome Powell speaks, we do get an initial move. Try to trick all the early traders to get in. And then initially we'll go ahead and, continue to draw down or continue to move in that original direction. That doesn't always happen, but more often than not, more often than not, we definitely see that happen. So let's see what happens. See if we can get a continuation here on stream. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sorry I had to go step out. I really don't. I really had to do that. It was like a last minute thing. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. For those who are still with me, it helps the watch time tremendously. So I can't thank you guys enough. Hopefully we can get a move here, not get stopped out on LTC. But let's see. Oh, I need to charge my phone. I forgot I added a charger to the power, I guess, power brick that I have under my desk. So cool, get to charge my phone. But what's up, guys? Sorry about that. Sorry for me being AFK for a little bit. If you guys are just tuning in, or came back after noticing I was AFK, I am back. But hopefully, like I said, we're trying to catch a move here on BTC. Thank you guys for being patient. I do appreciate you. I don't know how long we're gonna hang out for. For a little while. I plan on staying for a little bit. $325 views. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And you get this watch time up, so it's very important. If you guys have any questions for me while you're here, please. I went over all the TA. If you need me to go over something again. If you need me to go back to a coin or you want me to look at a coin, please. This is what we're here for. Let's see, is there a long on BNB around 286? Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at it. I would say your next decent long position is going to be this setup here, Mark. You got to wait for that lower low. I don't know why I changed that to red. Should be. Yeah. I'd see where you're coming from, but that's too small of a setup. You gotta zoom out a little bit, my friend. When a 1 hour, I'm zoomed out as far as I can be. This looks like a solid setup. I would not take that smaller one there. On 283. Let's see if anyone other channels are live. Yeah, there's no one really. 5 months ago, Jason Casper was on earlier. He's a cool dude, man. He's funny. He's very funny. I'm curious to see if he has. He doesn't have any channel, any join memberships. He does have the course though. Jason Casper's cool dude. I like watching his streams. Another metalhead like me. Let's see who else. I guess no one else is really live right now that I like watching or that I watch. So let's see. Which hardware wallet is safe for self-custody? Any suggestions? I personally use a flash drive and I download a cold storage wallet. So you can do that on BTC, download a Bitcoin Core wallet, store your private keys on, store physical copies and digital copies of the private keys, and go ahead and do it that way. That's how I do it. I don't use the ledger. I use the ledger. Just got it last week. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll use it for like not my main stack, not my main portfolio, but I'll use it for stuff that I store that's like not a lot. You know what I mean? Like if I have like altcoins that I'm buying, or if I have money that I'm transferring or something that I can access pretty quickly or pretty frequently, yeah, I'll store it on a ledger. But I don't use it to hold my main bags. I don't use it to hold. Everything I use is off grid and in a special spot. Oh, you know, I just realized something. Forgot to do this. Come on, I can't spell. Okay. Come on, my phone's getting in the way. Come on, BTC, move. Oh, we hit 1160. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. So if you guys are just tuning in, you guys are just stopping by, feel free to ask any questions you might have. So we're waiting for Price to do something. Hopefully we can get, I'm not sure if we're going to get an actual larger move here on stream, but that's what I'm hoping for. Sticking around to see if that's going to happen. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, where's my other chat? All right, folks. I want to wait and see what happens, but it's just taking its sweet ass time. I don't know if I'm going to stay for too much longer, to be honest. All right, guys. Should I throw in the towel? What do you guys think? Should I throw? I should probably. I'm just gonna throw in the towel. I got some stuff to do. I got to start fixing my cable management. If you guys are in the Discord tomorrow, if you guys are here, I will be hosting a AMA session. So we're gonna do our first one as a group. I wanted to do this for a while. So if you guys are interested, same time tomorrow as we start the stream. So I'm looking forward to see you guys there. I'm just trying to ballpark to see what's the best time. We're gonna start at 1. If people want to go earlier, if more people can make it earlier, I'll do a little bit earlier. I'm trying to find the best middle ground for this. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys again for stopping by, hanging out with me, even after I took a 30-minute break to go ahead and do a favor for a friend. I do greatly appreciate it. Thanks again. Hopefully we'll get a major move here soon. We have something to talk about on Thursday, but if not, we'll have to just wait and see. Hopefully we can, get something done by this week. But I do appreciate you guys again for all this love and support. Guys are hanging out for me today. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Really do appreciate it. Until then, catch you guys on the next one. Like I said, Thursday is coming up. I can't believe today's already Tuesday, but Thursday the 9th. So 2 days from now, same time, I'll be here. But until then, be good, be safe. I look forward to see you guys on the next one. Hopefully our trades can hit. All right, folks. Take care. Love you all.